having money don't stop you from having kids.
Hell no, and it never will. Because if you ain't got no money, you can't go do the fun stuff in life. At the very least, I can be busting a nut. You know what I'm saying? Like even just think about it. In slave times, they was having 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 kids. Because what else is there to do? Shit, after we till these motherfucking fields, dog, let me pop off. Like, so yeah, not having no money ain't gonna stop that show because nigga, I don't got nothing better to do. I'm in the house, we in the house anyway. Shit, we might as well fuck around.
Have cheeks will clap.
Man, listen, I'm about to clap them things. Even more so because I don't got nothing else to do.
Yeah, boredom will have you doing the things more than I got some shit to do today that's gonna have to wait a little bit.
Exactly. Shit. Like, nigga, the electricity barely work, but my dick, that bitch work good.
I can't see.
Let's get to it.
But I don't need to see.
Because I can feel.
Yeah. How much do you think a person should be making before they go, okay, I'm ready? Like, what's that yearly amount where you can justify it?
It literally depends on where you live at this point. Because if you in California, that answer gonna be different.
I would say Midwest because Midwest
so we're,
is
kind
of
where
average between the West Coast, East Coast.
I would say if you a single, we talk about your single income or your household income.
Oh, that's a good question.
Cause like as we talking about, hey, I'm out here doing it on my own financially with this kid.
Well, give me both. If I'm single,
so if it's just you, and you got a kid, but you also got all your bills and shit, cause it's just you, and you want it to be a comfortable life, not like, oh, I'm balling crazy and not I'm struggling like a motherfucker. Just, hey, I can go do all the things I need to do and don't have to worry about it financially. I don't have to think twice. I can just do it because I can afford it.
I can live my life.
Man, I would say you got to be making at least 90
as a single person.
Okay. I would think because you got all your regular bills, you got whatever your vehicle is, insurance, all of that stuff. Then you got every bill that comes with having this kid, and since it's just you got daycare.
Okay. You
know what I'm saying? Like, and then obviously as the kid get older, you can drop the daycare off, but it's a while before you even get to that.
At least 5 years.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, so until that little person is in school, a full-time school, not a half-day school, like a 7 to 3 type of school or whatever the times is now, then yeah, you got to pay for that. So I would say about 90. And then if you're in the household, probably like 120, because you don't have to add all of that just to bring the other person, because a lot of the shit was going to be there regardless. Like if at 90 me and the baby was living fine and then you come here, yeah, everything gonna increase, but it ain't gonna increase by an entire household, because you're coming into the same household, right? You know what I'm saying? So I would think at that point, if you got 120, you could probably still make it work. You're like, unless the other person who coming in is like one of these extravagant, I need to be hey, go wrap around this corner, dog, I want you to see this crazy shit. I gotta be balling type of people, and in which case, okay, bring the money to be balling, you know what I'm saying? But to just get it done, I think 120 will do it.
Do you think it's irresponsible of people, if your number's 90, that's the number we're using, do you think it's irresponsible of people to have 2 and 3 kids if you're making minimum wage or less than 50K?
Make this right. I think, hell yeah. So, you know what? I hate to judge, because I don't.
But you're good at it.
Very. So, I do think it's irresponsible, but I understand. Like, just because I ain't doing the best in life don't mean I shouldn't be able to fulfill my dream. If my dream is to have 3 kids, then shit, I'm doing it. I can do it. So, if you know you can't afford it, then why do it? So, just because you can do something don't mean you should do it. Yeah, you can have babies, as many as you want. But, nigga, are you helping or hurting? You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm going to have a baby just to make I'm already I'm just barely getting by. I'm getting by, but it ain't the easiest. Mm-hmm. If I add a $30,000 debt into that has to be paid all the time on time, because this ain't like a bill where you can just be like, I ain't paying this much. No, you paying everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's coming out.
No options.
This is like if it was auto debit. Like, it's coming out, dog, no matter what you do. So if you have a kid, it's costing you no matter what. Yeah. Why would you do that to yourself and to the kid? You're just gonna bring the kid up in a struggle environment. But and listen, I know some great people that came from a struggle environment. I'm one of them, but shit, I wouldn't necessarily attempt to do that. That wouldn't be my goal. Right. To go create a struggle situation just to see if this nigga gonna turn out great.
Do you think 90,000 is too much to ask or expect for, hey, I'm ready to have kids?
I'm gonna be honest with you, and this is fucked up. In America, only like 15% of the population make 100. So, I mean, I'm sure that number doesn't rise like extremely to when you go to 90,000. Like, I'm sure it doesn't go from 15% to, 37%. It's probably like a small jump. Like, okay, 23% make 90,000. So it's asking a lot, to be honest with you, but it's just the fucked up state of our economy. Like, everything in the world went up since 2020, period. So everything has changed. Like, it used to be, if you was making 70, you was doing fine. Now, it's like, oh, you only make 70? You probably can't get a house. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's bad out here like that. So, yeah, 90 sound like a stretch. Like, you asking for a bit much, and that ain't realistic. But, I mean, that's what the world is pushing towards. Like, shit, unless inflation is finna reverse, which I know it's hard calling it inflation when everybody's making these record profits. Because that sounds like it's not inflation, it's price gouging. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a difference.
Well, the products are inflating, cost is inflating, along with profits.
Yeah,
right?
but see, that's my thing.
Can only come from the inflation.
Yeah, so the profits can only come so this is the thing about profit. It's after we pay for everything. So I'm not saying everything didn't go up. I'm saying it didn't go up by as much as you charge.
As much as it is inflated.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So if it's like, it's inflation, but at the same time it's price gouging. What choice do you have but to buy this thing? Okay, then I'm gonna make it a ridiculous price. Come get it, motherfucker.
So you want this milk?
Yeah, basically, nigga. It's
eggs?
A fucking gallon of orange juice, $7.39. I looked at the other day and I said to myself, 1 gallon? I'm like, what is going on? And really, a friend of mine had took a picture and sent it, and I was like, where the fuck you shopping at? You know what I'm saying? But and then I realized, man, it's not. It's what's happening right now. And I was like, God damn, because I was in the grocery store and I'm looking at the prices because of that. Because I want to be like, nah, wherever you was at, it was wild. Yeah. No, nigga, it was what it is. So if the whole world is going up, then I have to make my judgment based on the cost that currently is.
So then by default, if you making 50,000, 40,000 or minimum wage, because I know there's people out there working on minimum wage, if you have kids, you are reckless. You're irresponsible.
The struggle is real for you and them children.
Yeah.
If you making 50,000 right now and you a single parent, it's a struggle. I mean, a hard struggle. Because again, it's the bills that are coming with this kid, like just all the time.
And don't make it kids.
Oh yeah, don't make it multiple. But and let's just be real. People have done it with less. Like, it can be done. That don't mean it should be. Like, I'm not sitting here trying to bash no poor person who had kids or has kids. Because like I said, plenty of people have been raised in the struggle and turned out fine.
Right.
So it happens, but that doesn't mean it should be a goal. So I'm speaking from the standpoint of the goal shouldn't be to be struggling and having kids. It should be, let me balance myself out before I take that next step.
Yeah.
But things get hard and pussies get wet. So
man, and if you're bored,
what else? Hey, listen, what else is there to do?